I'm headed out to the Santa Rosa Yellow Post campsites in Mountain Center, California. Here in Ramona on Black Canyon Road. This is the start of the dirt section of this route. And yeah, I'm gonna take you along, show you what it's like for a solo overnight on the Tenere. Black Canyon Road. It's a pretty cool road. The one thing is there's a lot of two-way traffic and some of these turns are pretty tight. So if you come into a turn and there's somebody on the other side, it could get a little sketchy. So I'm honking my horn in all these blind corners and I'm trying to get cars to see me a few turns away. But definitely gotta keep your head on the swivel on this road. But there's some sliding corners and it's good practice for trying to slide that back end around a little bit. It's definitely tricky with the bike loaded down, but yeah, having fun so far. Just flowing. Left, right, it's pretty awesome. Really makes me wish I could slide the bike a little more, but hey, trying to be safe by myself. Look at that tree, it's so pretty. All right, just made it through the section of Cleveland National Forest, and now I am in Anza, and basically headed this way. I can kind of see the mountain range that I'm headed towards. I got about 35 miles of riding left to go. Most of that is off-road. There's a little section where I get on the 74 in Anza, and I'll hit a gas station, grab some snacks and some beers for when I'm at camp. And from there, it's about 12 miles of forest road to the top of the mountain range, and there's supposed to be 14 campsites. I stayed there once before, and there was at least a few that I could see. So I'm hoping that there's not a lot of people there and that I can get a campsite for myself. If not, maybe I'll try and make friends with somebody and stay the night there and show you my camp setup and ride back down in the morning. So yeah, little break time and back on the road. J-turn on some super rocky stuff. That was sketch. since I'm not navigating with my Garmin Zumo XT2, I am just using my watch, Garmin Instinct Solar, and my phone in combo. So the phone sends the maps to the watch, and the watch GPS kind of guides you along the way. Anyway, right now it's saying I'm gonna get there at 5:27. Granted, I'm gonna go into Anza and grab some snacks and a beer and that kind of stuff. However, I think that 5:27 is way off. So I'm gonna let you know what time I actually get up there. It says 27.3 miles. I don't see that taking 2+ hours. So let's see what happens. Right here at the gas station in Anza, I'm gonna get some beers and some snacks and head up to the campsite. Pretty stoked. I only got like 20 miles left. Definitely beating that 5:37 estimate. So made it to the start of the trailhead for the campground. It's the Santa Rosa, San Jacinto Mountains, and it's about 12 miles to the top of the mountain, which is where I'm hoping to camp. And yeah, I've ridden this trail once before and it was pretty rad. I was on my KLR, so it's gonna be fun to do it on the Tenere, have a little bit more juice and a little more control, I feel like. So first couple miles of forest road up to the campsite. It's just tons of switchbacks. 6 miles down, 6 to go. Starting to see the pine trees. Oh yeah, we're setting up camp in the daylight. Oh yeah. Getting close to the top. Alright, past 2 campsites, both occupied, but those are the lowest ones, so I'm still hopeful that I'm going to get a site. If I don't get one, I'll probably just find a spot that would work. Like down there would work. Out of 3 taken. Starting to feel a little different about the availability of sites tonight. Hey, it's 4:20. Is this a site right here? That's how you get down for water? I mean, this is a spot. Is that ice? That's not great. Yeah, I think we're here. Or do I want to go all the way up? That's not good. Ice. got the exact spot that I was hoping for. We were camped here last time I came up here, and this is the perfect spot. All right, I totally lucked out. Got the exact spot that I wanted. It is beautiful. Get to see the sun as it sets, and I'm pretty close to the there's like a chimney monument thing at the top of the mountain, and I'm pretty close to that. So I'm stoked. This is a great little campsite. There's a fire pit. I can't use it. There's a restriction on fires, but the bike made it here just fine. We did great. Made good time. I gotta say, we beat the Garmin estimate by over an hour. Yeah, so I'm stoked. And I gotta get my tent set up and get some warmer clothes on before this temperature drops. So here we go. All right, got my warm clothes on. It's gonna be a little chilly tonight without a fire, but it's a beautiful sunset. Caught it just as it's going below the mountains, and found a little spot right here where I'm gonna set up my tent. I'm super stoked that I was able to get the same spot because yeah, it was just a good time and good memories. So stocked with a bunch of wood, but can't use it, unfortunately. We got a moon. Look at the glow on the mountains, man. And the Tenere Ripper. Got my little tent set up. All right. Time to get the sleeping pad inflated. Mine came with this handy inflation sack that really helps out. And tonight I am sleeping on this pad, and I have an REI Magma 30. It's a down quilt. It's just a quilt, not a sleeping bag. But you're supposed to strap it to the sleeping pad, and this is an insulated sleeping pad. So in theory, it should be good to 30 degrees. We're gonna find out. As you can see, we've got a beautiful 3-course meal here. Starting it off with the classic chili cheese Fritos. Trying out this Peak beef pasta marinara. It's crazy. This one is huge. 1,040 calories for the whole bag. And you know I'm eating the whole bag. And Snickers, because, yeah. And Modelo. That kind of counts as dinner. That's about a cup. Shout out to my homie Brian for hooking me up with these. Brian, he's a big guy over there at Frito-Lay. I'm thinking it's ready now. It's gotten a little bit chillier, so got the moto jacket back on. It's feeling toasty. And let's check out this beef. What's for dinner? Oh, it actually looks pretty rad. I'm gonna stir it up. It's gonna do. It's gonna do just fine. Good morning. I slept okay. I don't sleep that great camping. I never really have. I don't know what it is. I have pretty nice pad and pretty good quilt, but I don't sleep that good camping. So it was a long night, but it was good and super quiet. Didn't have any critters or anybody bothering me. Nobody making noise. So super quiet night. It was really peaceful. And it's about 45 degrees this morning, and just boiling some water for coffee, and then I'm going to tear down camp and get jamming. Got my coffee. I'm a bit of a coffee snob. I like really good coffee, and to be lighter and pack less stuff, I've been using these dehydrated or freeze-dried or whatever they do to it. It's just instant coffee, but it's like good instant coffee. And yeah, that's made it really enjoyable. This one dissolves really well in cold water. Some of the ones I've gotten don't dissolve as well in cold water. They eventually will, but I like an afternoon coffee, and I think it's super nice to be able to just pull out some water from your Camelback and make some coffee. So yeah, instant nice coffee. It's worth it. It's kind of expensive, but I think it's worth it. You're not backpacking or moto packing every day. So, and this guy is my massive power bank. So it's got 4 charge ports and it has huge capacity. I don't even remember what it was. 26,000 milliamps. So it's charging a lot of stuff, and it keeps all the cameras charged and my phone charged. Super nice to have. I run a long cord and keep it on my tank bag, and then I can just plug the cord from the tank bag into whatever I'm charging, like on the bars or camera or whatever. Highly recommend bringing a big power bank. All right, I'm packed up and had a great night, great little trip. Ready to hit the road, head back home. bottom, back at the road. Super appreciate you guys watching. Please leave me some love, comment, subscribe. The more attention the channel gets, the more effort I can put into making better content and doing more stuff that's super awesome to watch on YouTube. So thanks for being here. See you on the next one.